So in the beginning, God created segmented adaptive streaming. You didn't know that. It was good, and she was pleased with her work. And then on the seventh day, she was relaxing. It's a Sunday back in the US, watching Sunday Night Football. She realized she had a problem. She had actually invented something 30 years before, which was broadcast television. And the broadcast television was much faster than this new streaming that had been developed. So God decided to solve the problem by using an approach that she had used before in the past. And that is to put a star up in the sky. And one of the first to come out from the east, and in this case East Bavaria, was Thomas Stockhammer. And he's here flying the Dash flag. I apologize for my camel animation right up front. It's supremely hard to animate camels in PowerPoint. But he's representing the work of hundreds of people here around this standard. So in 2016, the Dash Industry Forum worked with STSWE19 to develop a broadcast profile of Dash to use, and within that was a subsection around low latency, because the broadcasters wanted much low latency than was typical for OTT delivery at the time. And then later in 2019, we've since released a public document. It's on -if.org right now, which is our guidelines for low latency. We collaborated with DVB, who just released an update to Blue Book that also has specifications for Dash low latency. So Dash has focused on low latency, the target being about 3.5 seconds. And then in June of this year, a late entrant, but an important one nonetheless, was Roger Pantos and Apple. He released a draft update, version 9, for HLS at the WWDC event in Cupertino in June. And Roger has almost mythical status in the streaming industry. He's the author of HLS, so he doesn't walk to an event like this or ride a camel, he flies. That's Roger literally dropped in out of nowhere and said, here's a way to do LHLS. So we have these versions here. To be technically correct, he doesn't work for JW anymore. He's actually riding the Twitch camel now. That's John Bartos. But this represents our landscape. And to be a bit more scientific about this, here are our 3 religions when it comes to doing low latency streaming. And with that, it's time for lunch. Thank you very much.